Welcome
to Metal Monday. Welcome
to Metal Monday. Welcome rockers and metalheads, where Stormdok presents an epic Metal Monday of head-banging content.
We're here for the rock and metal,
Playing till our hearts content.
today we're rocking out.
For your entertainment. Only one more thing left to say. If you're not a fan of us,
Then go the fuck away.
Metal Monday,
Metal Monday.
welcome to the thunder. Metal Monday,
Metal
where
Monday.
our ears will go asunder.
We will rock. We will roll.
We will headbang till tonight.
Metal Monday hosted by Stormdok.
Yeah, we're doing metal right. Thank you to all our listeners for joining us and listening in. Don't forget to like and subscribe on Metal Monday.
We all win.
Hello, and welcome to Metal Monday. And it's the most rocking day of the week, or it's the most metal day of the week, however you want to put it. Definitely still having some fun on Mondays. You know, it is what it is. Nobody owns Metal Monday. I will say that over and over. Not me, not anybody else. It doesn't matter. Metal Monday is universal, baby. That means anybody can use it. So here we are, and we have NVAI joining us again, and we have another awesome guest with us today, D Hizzle. What's up, D Hizzle?
What's happening? Ask out the building, y'all. What's good?
What's up? Welcome to Metal Monday.
Shout out to my boy NVAI. What's cracking?
Simon and Hizzle, boy.
we meet again.
We meet again, yeah.
Appreciate you bringing me on, Sherry Storm.
Yeah, as I said, you know, all's welcome on Metal Monday. Even people currently beefing right now.
Nah, we ain't no beef. We did that. You know, we had our little friendly scuffle, and we cool now. At least I am. You know?
Well, I wasn't necessarily referring to you. I was referring to a certain higher up leadership.
People got to keep it in context, man. You know, me and this man don't know each other. He way in a whole nother country, you know. So, of course, when you battle, when you go say shit and you trying to test the other person's feelings. But once it's done, though, we both men, you know what I'm saying? So, salute to my man, FVAI.
Yeah, man. It's all friendly, man. We're, me and Forge were the same. Me and Jerry were the same. Me and Jerry went like hard for like a whole week. But in the background, me and him were just having chats like, fuck, man, what can we do to just hype this up even more? Like, so, yeah, man, I don't take it personally. So,
yeah, it just help us as artists be creative and have some content to write about. That's it.
Hey, even being out of the group, I had fun watching all that. I still show up to support, no matter how many profiles certain people ban of mine. I will always be there to support. I know.
Jerry got at me like, look. Terry got at me like, look, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't know what y'all got going on. Leave me out of it.
As I said, I've got an army of YouTube profiles. I will always be there to support those that have supported me. You can't ban me. You can't ban all of me, man.
Right. Well, you know, you got another supporter in me now. I'll definitely be tuned in to some more of your shows and supporting the show.
I like
Cool,
your.
that's
I
cool.
definitely.
I was gonna do a live performance, everybody. I wanna say that right now. I was gonna do a live performance. I tried to do a test earlier today, but the audio just is not working on StreamYard for some reason. Like I can hear the music, I can talk just fine, obviously, but it's like when I'm trying to mesh the two together, absolutely nothing was working right. StreamYard keeps cutting the music down, even though it's not supposed to. I don't have background cancellation on. I don't have any of that shit on, and it just wasn't working. So that's going to be delayed a little bit. I still plan on doing it live, but it's going to be delayed
Yeah.
until I figure this shit out. Either I'll have to stream on OBS, maybe I'll try it on OBS and see if OBS does it or allows it or whatnot. But yeah, shout out to Valley Girl in the comments for joining us as well.
Big shout out to the queen. So yeah, y'all brought me out the
Shorty
box,
Walton.
man.
I
Y'all
don't know who
got
Shorty Walton is, but what's up? Welcome to Metal Monday.
that's wifey. That's Goddess Sunflower. Hey.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was gonna say, yeah, that's
what's
his
up,
wifey.
Goddess? I've seen you. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
But they got me doing metal, y'all. I'm a full-fledged metal guy now, metalhead, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, another one converted. I like to see that. All right, cool. Well, since you're the special guest today, I'm going to let you talk a little bit about your song and introduce yourself to us today.
Yeah, man, this song is called Reaganomics. It's probably some of y'all probably too young to understand what was going on back in the 80s, though. You know, Reagan came through and cut out a lot of stuff like that was helping people. And then he brought in crack cocaine to South Central and disrupted the whole LA economy. So this is my song, Reaganomics.
See, for some reason, when I saw the name of that song, I thought of John Cena's Thugonomics song.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this pulled up. I normally don't do political stuff, but I actually did listen to this, and I did like it. So I'll go on ahead and play this one.
Yeah. This ain't just economics. This is history with a baseline. Los Angeles, South Central, Watts, Compton. They told us the market would trickle down, but what trickled down was the pain. They cut the programs, then flooded the streets with a different kind of economy. And when we survived it, they called us criminals. They got the food stamps, cut the housing from the table, working poor, struggling government pulling the cable. Child care disappeared, mama working 2 jobs, rent going up while the factory jobs got robbed. Tax cuts flowing up, we're told us wealth would trickle, but the bottom got thinner while the top got richer. Manufacturing gone, overseas took the labor, young black men looking for a check from the neighbor. South Central pressure, every block feeling tense when opportunity vanished. Survival made sense, no investment in the hood, just patrol cars circling cracks in the foundation while the cracks started surfacing. LA had dreams, but the streets got colder. System cut the ladder, then blamed us for the shoulders. They called it free market, I call it Reaganomics. When the money left the neighborhood, poverty became chronic. Reaganomics, they cut the lights. Reaganomics, we fought the night. Reaganomics, they cut the funds, then declared a war on our sons. From Watts to Compton, hear the concrete scream. They sold us the nightmare and called it the American dream. Reaganomics, remember the name when they break your community, then criminalize the bank. Cocaine came through, powder turning into rock. Cheap on the street, now it's spreading block to block. LA felt the impact when the epidemic hit. Young hustlers saw survival in a package they could flip. Bombers follow money, territories became war families. Lost fathers, mothers cry behind doors. Then came the sentencing, 100 to 1. 5 grams of crack is still 5 years from someone. 500 grams powder for that same federal time. Same drug, different punishment. Tell me where's the line? Black communities carry the weight of the fight. Prisons filled up while politicians talk right. Homelessness rising as affordable housing failed. Disability cuts left family fighting through hell. And when the poverty stayed, they said, pull yourself up. But they removed the damn ladder, then blamed us for the dust. This ain't about one man, it's the system that we witnessed for South Central remembers the empty buildings, the disappearing jobs, the families stretching $1 into $5, the mothers trying to keep the lights on, the fathers looking for work that wasn't there, the kids growing up around an economy built on survival. Then came the war on drugs, and suddenly the same neighborhoods that needed investment got surveillance, got arrests, got prisons. History ain't supposed to make you comfortable. It's supposed to make you remember. Economics, they cut the lights. Economics, we fought the night. Economics, they cut the funds. Then declared a war on our son. From once the Compton hit the concrete screen, they sold us the nightmare and called it the American dream. Economics, remember the name when they break your community, then criminalize the pain. Economics, remember. Economics, don't forget. Economics, don't forget.
Nice. Nice.
Appreciate it.
The Hizzles bringing that, like I said, it's like a heavier version of Skin Dread.
That was good. Welcome to the metal world.
It's fun to tap into different genres of music, and that's what I like about AI. It gives you the ability to hop in different genres, and it opens up minds.
I still gotta find it funny though that I literally gave hints in a rap song that I did for a Chrissy G show on Global Sound. Not a single person got that Hard Aussie Thug was mine. And I'm like, yes, that was like an ultimate victory. I swindled everybody out of that one.
But yeah, a lot of people don't like to talk about political things, but I think it's something that people need to discuss more, on an adult level though, because a lot of people don't get to hear the other side. We surrounded by people who agree with what we stand on for the most part. And you rarely get to hear the other side. So sometimes it's good to jump out the box and hear what the other side. You might learn something,
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm the type that as I said in one of Forge's songs that I gave for him, I hate all politics. It's like everybody says shit to get votes, and then when they get voted in, like absolutely none of it or very little even gets settled. So
yes, it's real divisive, and it's the top people. They don't even want to really benefit from it. Us people that middle class and below, we just pawns on the chessboard.
Here's a good example of it. Look up Jesse Mack Butler. That is happening in my state and in my same judicial district, mind you, here in Oklahoma. Look up that dude's name, Jesse Mack Butler. His family had money and had to have paid off some people to get the verdict that dude did. He openly admitted to doing what he did, and he got considered a youthful offender. So he basically got a little slap on the wrist, and then now he gets to walk free with an expunged record. So,
and that's what it is. A lot of people think it's racist. Class is really what it is. It's you got money or you don't. They don't give a damn black, white, pink, purple. You either got money or you don't in America. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about.
It's the same in the UK. So I did a song called Broken Britain. And like I was literally waiting for the police to turn up on my door.
Right?
Yeah.
We were joking about Indy getting swatted after that song.
In the UK, you get put in prison for 20 months, like for hurty words. It's mad. It's madness.
I would love to come over there to the UK. I don't think they'd allow me to though. Last time I left the country, I got deported. Shout out to the Canadians. They deported my butt back over here to America.
Well, we all know one awesome Canadian, you know.
I love them. They treated me well over there. The government, though, like I does, it's never the people, man. It's always the politics, you know.
It is what it is, you know. All politics suck, in my opinion. Like nothing gets fucking done, no matter who you are.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this next song, since I've got a couple, you know, with the amount of submissions tonight and whatnot, Butcher said, you know, he's handling up a couple of last orders and then he'll swing right on in. So I'll give him some time for that one. So I'll go ahead and play one of mine next. Now, my next song, I'm going to play On the Hunt first. And this one, I decided to let my mascot Thaldrak take the lead on this one. So this one, it's another diss track, but I'll let the words do the talking on this one. But needless to say, let's just say I wasn't the only one offended by events that happened. You know, I got to get Thaldrak in on it too. So this one has a bit of a Rammstein kind of taste to it. I finally got it to channel a bit deeper voice how I imagined Thaldrak happens. So yeah, hopefully you guys like it.
I smell betrayal in the dirt you tread, a jackal stench where the loyal bled. You broke the pact with a poisonous grin. Now every step pulls me deeper in. Your lies still echo in the midnight air, a coward's hymn from a heart laid bare. I sharpen wrath like a blade of bone. I'm on the hunt and you're alone. Your trail is fresh, your fear is loud. Thaldrak's coming for you through the butchering crowd. I'm on the hunt with fire in my teeth. I tear through the dark like a beast unleashed. I'm on the hunt, your name in my sights. I crush betrayal under iron rise. I'm on the hunt. You ran your mouth like a trembling thief, selling out trust for a moment's relief. I was once friends with the jackal until he turned into a fucking asshole. Now every heartbeat fuels my stride, a predator's oath I cannot hide. I stalk the path where your ego fed, hunting the lies you left for dead. Your trail is fresh, your fear is loud. Thaldrak's coming for you through the butchering crowd. I'm on the hunt with fire in my teeth. I tear through the dark like a beast unleashed. I'm on the hunt, your name in my sights. I crush betrayal under iron rise. I'm on the hunt. I'm on the hunt. Run, jackal, run. You hear that sound? That's every lie coming down. Nailed to the teeth of the vow I keep. I was your friend, now I'm the nightmare in your sleep.
That was fire.
Definitely hear that Rammstein.
Definitely love that Rammstein kind of feel to it, and I love that spatial. Like if you listen to it through the headset, you know you can hear that spatial sounding to like the left and right alternating, and then it just bursts.
Yeah, the panic was on point.
And it's no question to who Thaldrak was angry at there. So,
So Storm, you actually play in the band, right?
what, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm basically am the band. The only thing I use
Okay.
the only thing I use Suna for is, you know, I've always been honest about it on my Facebook. It's instrumentals and like putting everything together and doing some little vocal tweaks. That's pretty much it. But
I'm saying you play shows and stuff.
I play what?
You play shows. You do gigs and shows.
Not yet. I'm still developing my screams. That's one thing I do get help with Suno is getting the screams down.
Yeah.
I am working on it though. I've posted me doing some practices, and it's getting there to where I've got the distortions down and all that, and it's not, you know, discomforting to my throat at all. So I'm actually hitting the right areas I'm supposed to be hitting. I just got to work on you know, not running out of breath doing it, because that's my issue.
Right. Hey, it's nothing like being on stage in front of. It could be 10 people or 10,000, man. Just that energy you get from being in that live performance setting is crazy.
I have done singing in front of a crowd before on my ship whenever we had karaoke nights, because I was on an amphibious assault ship. So it's like 1,200 sailors and 1,500 Marines there. And karaoke nights there drew pretty big crowds. And I've done everything from like Britney to Christina to even rapping Eminem's Without Me. I did that without lyrics and everything. And that kind of shocked everybody.
But you can feel that energy from the crowd. It's like physically, it's a physical feeling you get to say. There's nothing else that feels like that.
Yeah, I've been there with. So I did an intro. So before AI was a thing, I was a dubstep producer and a trance producer, and I did an intro for one of my friends. He was doing a midnight set for New Year's, and it was the night was called Apocalyptic, and I did the whole intro for it. And man, like hundreds of people just vibing the fuck out to my my intro for his set was amazing. Like
Dope feeling, right? Yeah. No feeling.
Actually, I can try to do one of my gutturals right now, because I'm actually kind of curious how it would sound on StreamYard. So why not? I'll belt one out here and see how it sounds later on a rewatch. Let me get another drink of water, because I've been sipping on coffee. I was following Courtney LaPlante's advice, because apparently coffee is very soothing to a throat before a show. So might have to stand up for this one. That's the thing with gutturals, you know. You gotta stand up and get that gut involved in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, ooh,
You definitely got it.
yeah. That's yeah. I still got to work on breath control and whatnot. I still keeping my throat a little bit wide open, but I don't know how that sounded on StreamYard. Hopefully that sounded decent, but
That sounded
pretty basically
dope.
through my headset. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty basically through my headphones. So.
I'm not about to do a fry scream right now, because my fry sounds like shit. So I posted a fry scream on our Discord, and it definitely sounded like some higher pitched golem. So
that's exactly how mine came out. So it's just like, yeah, that's why I apologize to Josh. I was just like, sorry, man. I know you did the whole golem thing, but yeah, my fry. I was going for goblin anyway, but yeah, it was just like, yeah, it came out as it sounded more like golem than goblin. So
I was belting him out yesterday, and it was funny how what was it I was doing? I think I was doing this like jabbing with Omega or Rebecca or something like that, and she asked me to play a movie since I like to do movie nights on Discord. And I'm like, hey, so you gonna tell me the name, or am I gonna have to cue the Jeopardy theme? And I joked that I would do it like in my metal growl too, and I didn't hear any response. I'm like, and if you think I'm kidding, I actually posted me doing it. in my guttural growl on Discord, I guttural growled the Jeopardy theme.
Nice.
Had some fun with that. So Envy, what about you and your song and a little bit where we can find your stuff as well?
Yeah. So most of my stuff is on SoundCloud and YouTube. I'm not. I've had my days of trying to post music like back in the day when I was a dubstep producer and stuff. I was signed to labels and things like that, and it was just a sour business, man. So now I just make music for fun. I use AI to obviously help with that. So I do like a hybrid approach. So the song is called The Black Epiphany. So it's kind of a mix of like Cradle of Filth, using my fry vocals, and also some of the sort of, it's kind of Cradle of Filth meets Sudden Death. So it's like a sort of black metal dubstep. So it has some really fucking intense bass lines with some really cool choir in it as well. So this is the Black Epiphany.
Awesome. Well, let's hear it. Cue that right up.
In the hour when the last light gutters, I am born from the wound in heaven's side. Every prayer you ever whispered was the sound of me being born. My brow in blasphemy. I am the serpent's testament, thy heaven's final sacrament. They named me devil. They named me liar. They named me every sin they feared. But I am only the mirror held up to the God who disappeared. Look on me and know your face.
Ah! I fucking love that scene. So I mean, come on, if you've seen Stranger Things, or even if you haven't, you know about that Eddie Munson sing belting out master puppets in the Upside Down. That was a badass scene.
Yeah.
But amazing job there, Envy. Holy shit, that was like gothic. It was epic. Had a very theatrical sense to it. And honestly, I didn't really notice too much, Gollumizing with the fries there. So
Well, it was hard enough for hit. It made Hizzle leave. He's like, God damn, I'm out.
If you're out there or whatnot, I do appreciate you joining tonight. I do thank you. You had a really awesome metal song. Definitely keep it up. If you want to submit anything else, feel free. Next week's going to be fun though. I got something fun for next week. I haven't really had too much interest in it, but I'm giving an opportunity for folks that may or may not still be in the group or whatnot, or even some of my, close friends like you guys, going to have some fun with it. So it's not a diss battle per se, but I'm basically saying I want all the smoke. Well, we got Butcher here, so what's up, Butcher?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Finally crept my way out of work, and my audio all right? Doing the tablet thing again.
It's good.
All right, good. All right, cool. All right.
I did upload
that was some
video just in case, but I did give you some time to show up since you said you were almost
all right,
done.
cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to make it in time or not, but I'm glad I gave you the little preview. But yeah, I was listening to the tail end of that Envy when I popped on here, and holy goth off for metal. Oh my god. Nice. I love that.
That gave me like a mix of Nightwish and Epica,
Yeah, definitely. Kind of took me back to that one collab song that we did, the Andrea one with Envy. That same vibe. Love that shit.
Yeah.
We need more of that. We need more of that on the radio.
Yeah, well, I'm up for doing another club.
I know we joked about doing speaking in our fries, for a segment of the show.
Right. Oh, that could be interesting. Could be interesting. And yeah, as far as your next week's oh,
Envy and Renegade special.
Right. Envy's just going to do the Cookie Monster thing the whole time, right?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fucking cookie monster death metal. Like, cookies. Me want cookies.
Oh Lord. And Sherry, I've not come up with anything yet for next week for you, but that's a hard part too. I'm like, how do I talk shit? I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. Maybe I'll do a diss battle or a diss song from the perspective of Apple towards you, like the answer to I Suck.
Hey, if it's a diss against me or Stormdok, it's a diss against me or Stormdok. I would prefer the typical old group, style diss battles, like hell, if Envy wants to do his thing and do some profile diving,
Ooh.
Man, we'll be friends now on Facebook, so come on, you can look at my shit now. So.
Yeah, we're friends now.
I was just saying, don't ask me to hurt your feelings. I'm good at that.
Hey, when I say I want all the smoke. Just no personal shit like talking about losses of family members. That's all I really care about.
Yeah, I mean, there are lines, come on.
So,
talking shit doesn't mean be a shitty human.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to say about your song, Butcher, or do you want me to just go ahead and play
we got that coming up. Yeah, I mean, I'm here, so that's fine. So yeah, y'all probably know me. I'm Josh, Renegade Butcher. Find me on all the streaming platforms. All over the place. I'm on social media. If I'm not under Renegade Butcher, you can find me under Josh Welsh or side project Andrea Kane, and or the collabs between. So I got shit all over the place. And if you're not you're not finding me, you're not looking hard. So this song, though, this goes back to the only album I put out. But early on, when I started releasing music, I did a country album, kind of country rock, kind of to prove that some of the shitty country music coming out now could be done a little bit better. I called it Red Dirt Metal. And the opening track was "You Won't Hear This on the Radio." So it's probably my first song, just basically acknowledging that people are going to hate AI music. It is what it is, but here it is. Just deal with it. I kind of rewrote it just a little bit, polished it up, and pushed it a little bit more Southern rock because someone recently sarcastically asked me if I knew anything about Southern rock. Bitch, yeah, here we go.
I know Omega wanted to submit one, but he said, it sounded more country than rock with him. And I was like, man, I don't want to get no shit about this later, but because I'm the type I'll call out hypocriticism, and it's like I don't want to see
exactly.
Right?
No. Now if I there's a lot of country in some of the stuff that I put out, but if I put something out and I call it rock or metal, you can be damn sure it's rock or metal.
All right, well let's play your song here.
All right.
Damn chorus comes around. It's not the melody, it's not the grit, it's the way I went and assembled it. They want a story they can verify, paper trails and a curated lie, but I'm finding soul in the binary code on a long haul drive down a dark Texas road. They call it a cheat from a studio share, like the heart of the thing isn't actually there. Hard times never made me a man, they just put a different tool in my hand. So no, it won't play on the radio. They're scared of the ways it'll grow. They fear AI more than they hear the heart. They'd rather kill the song than respect the art. If it sounds a little jagged, if it feels a bit lean, that's just the way I said what I mean. If it finds you in the dark, let it be the spark. I don't need their station to leave a mark. I learned the logic, I learned the views, learned how a sound blends with nothing to lose. They say pay your dues, earn your place, while they keep the lock on the gate of the race. But the sound's just a mirror of who I am, not a hollow trick or a digital sham. They're not guarding sound, the frequency. They're keeping the keys from a man like me. They hate a door they didn't get to lock. They hate a clock they didn't get to watch. If it stands up tall on its own 2 feet, it doesn't need a nod from the elite. No, it won't play on the radio. They're scared of the ways it'll grow. They fear AI more than they hear the heart. They'd rather kill the song than respect the art. If it sounds a little jagged, if it feels a bit lean, that's just the way I said what I mean. If it finds you in the dark, let it be the spark. I don't need their station to leave a
Nice.
There's a little metal in there. A little metal in there.
Just a tad.
Just
No, you know.
a little bit, Mike. Just a little bit.
You know me, I can't do a song without it being some kind of genre blend, but it's very rare there's not metal in most of my music.
And then, of course, you got the whole banjo and fiddle debate again. You know, is that a banjo or a fiddle?
Oh,
Blah, blah,
it was a
blah.
banjo.
I remember
I
seeing
think
that
there was
before.
actually there were both. There were both. And the crazy thing though is now I'm at this point where I've done banjo stuff mixed with metal tracks so much I have to fight to get rid of the banjo. Even negative prompting it doesn't get rid of the banjo. It just gets creative where it sneaks the banjo in. I'm like, God, what are you doing?
And when I did on
And then I'll finally get the track where I'm like, I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Hey, you did the banjo right. I told you no banjos, but you did it right. So okay, I'm letting this slide.
See, and when I did on the hunt and I wanted Daldrak to do his deep voice for that song, it kept trying to give him a country accent. And I'm like, look, I know Daldrak's an eagle and all, and he represents America and everything that I am. But come on, I don't want Daldrak to have a country accent. I wanted it to sound kind of deep and, you know, commanding, kind of like a Christopher Lee, Patrick Stewart-esque, you know, kind of deal.
Instead, you got Josh Turner. Long black face.
Essentially, I mean,
yeah, I found sometimes prompting for accent does help some weird problems. Like I have to be specific on accent and tone and register and when to vary that.
I don't know why Omega just tagged my name on a private message, dude. You're already going to tag me on a private message, dude.
He really wants your attention.
But yeah, he just sent me this song.
Man.
But
cool.
I'm gonna play my second one first, so I can give him time to send me a little summary of it. So
your second one first, or your first one second?
Yeah, I played on the hunt earlier, so that one's already played. This one is the one I made because I played softball all throughout high school, and now my daughter plays softball, and I'm like, why not? I'll do some sports metal, you know, and do a song about softball. And this one was pretty fun to write based on my own experiences and hers, and I made it sound kind of, you know, mythical, you know, in the lyrics and all that shit. But yeah, we'll just let the song do the talking, as I usually say. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I kind of went back to my regular techno metal kind of stuff on this one, since I've been doing a lot of deathcore lately. So I figured, why not? I go back to my old techno metal for this one. So hope you guys enjoy.
To the line with the fire in her stance, metal in her heartbeat, thunder in her dance. Cleats spark lightning when they hit the clay.
Every eye locked in, she's
Ready to play.
Picture winds up with the trembling breath, but she's the kind of hitter that scares even death. Crowd erupts in static as the ball takes off.
Diamond diva rising, never backing off. Got rhythm in her cleats, fire in her swing.
Every hit she drops makes the whole field sing.
Diamond diva,
Ignite the field, overload the night.
metal in her spirit.
Every swing a flash of light.
Diamond diva,
Hear the crack, feel the fever rise.
she turns the diamonds into chaos.
Under glowing skies,
Diamond diva,
power surging through her veins.
every hit she lands.
Send shock waves through the plains.
Diamond diva, queen of neon.
Breaker of the day.
She owns the field forever, every moment.
Set aflame.
Hail to the queens of softball.
Bass drops heavy when she sprints down the line. Thunder in her footsteps, rhythm sharp and divine. Slide in a second, like a mech hitting boost. Dust cloud exploding as the engines get loose. Helmet gleams chrome under ultraviolet beams. She's the glitch in the system, rewriting all the schemes. Every play she makes is a neon charge quake. Diamond diva dominates with every move she makes. Ignite the field, overload the night.
Metal in her spirit.
Every swing a flash of light.
Diamond diva,
Hear the crack, feel the fever rise.
she turns the diamond into chaos. that I was.
So yeah, a little bit more fun metal there.
A little more upbeat, a little bit less deathcore, but still fun. Yeah. Like, I'm not a softball fan, but it's a cool song. Definitely really cool. How'd your daughter like it? You play it for her yet?
Yeah, she actually really loves it. Like I got a little video
Nice.
of her when I first played it. She's like she didn't know I was recording her, but she was headbanging to it.
Awesome. That's all that matters. That is the win right there. Everybody else don't like it, suck it.
She absolutely loves it, and she wants to play softball like her mama did. And yeah, like I work with her. I play catch. We got like a whole setup at home where you can bat into a net and all that stuff. Because I mean, we have a pretty big yard. We live out in the middle of fucking nowhere in Oklahoma, so I mean, we got plenty of yard space for it. That's for sure. Sorry, Omega just sent me another song. I'm not quite sure if he wants me to play that one too or whatnot, but still got plenty of time, so why not?
I say I can send you one if you need, but if you're trying to fill time, let me know.
Yeah, no worries. But I lost my train of thought all of a sudden. But yeah, so we're gonna go on and
Train
play.
left the station.
Yeah. Omega, what are you sending me stuff for? Like, which one you want?
He is stacking you up for the next 3 shows.
Yeah, he's like, just play all of them.
He said these 2 are by Scarlet. So
one's Rebecca and one's him. That's it. You're like, man, get your own. Wait, you have your own show. That's the other thing. If you can't make them all fit on your show later on, they can always play it on the later show.
that is very true. Regardless of what the show is called, I'll still support the other shows too.
Exactly.
Well, I guess the second one he's saying is kind of more blues than metal, but I'll go on and play the first one.
I mean,
that Omega himself sent me, and he says it's about being frozen out of family, but still expected to support everyone at your own expense, even though it means that you are stuck in a bad situation, and that's just because your family only makes you loyal, not stupid. So this one sounds interesting.
Dang.
And the song is called "Loyal."
Sounds like
Stupid.
Almost sounds like something Rex would dive into.
Rex dived into something last week about that because his topic
It sounded a little familiar.
His topic last week was about men that carry the weight. So,
and
there definitely was a very interesting fan submission that he read off. And sorry, I got to constantly shift because I have bad joints on my knees, and sitting for a while makes it very uncomfortable. But yeah, and I even played Forge's song "The Weight" because that was like the perfect song to really play about it. And that's a man that's definitely done a lot of shit, been through a lot of shit, and he definitely carries the weight. So
Yep.
So let's play Omega's song "Loyal, Not Stupid."
I heard blood speak with hunger in its teeth. I saw the hand reach for what was left to me. Same old face, same family grin. Came asking for more. With the knife tucked in. Yeah, you came with that familiar face. Soft words under the family name, like blood could wash the fingerprints, like kinship canceled out the theft. You were handed the lion's share, more than enough to call your own. Still, you turned your eyes to mine like I was less because of you. You had your blessing, you had your ground, you had your crown, still reached around. You saw my line, you saw my door, you had enough, still wanted more. For the warning in my skin, felt that old cold crawling in. Blood there's not mercy when the thieving begins. I felt the wet break, I ignored the signs. You had your blessing, stop reaching for mine. Loyal, not stupid. I gave love, not my spine. Lock the door, cut the line. You have yours, this is mine. Loyal, not stupid. Cut the line. Yours, this is mine. I learned the way to theft, the quiet cost the family. When something had to be surrendered, I was offered up to bleed. I kept making room for wolves, kept excusing every bite, kept confusing family ties for a door I should have nailed shut. I gave patience, you gave need, I gave silence, you still reached, I gave chances. You drew blood, then called it family, cause it was. Never asked if I could carry, only chose what I would pay. Then acted like my breaking point was something I betrayed. I felt the world break, I ignored the signs. You had your blessing, stop reaching for mine. Loyal, not stupid. I gave love, not my spine. Lock the door, cut the line. You have yours, this is mine. I do not want revenge, I do not want your name. You call the cage of kindness, then count what I pay. I will not feed the bloodline that keeps feeding off of me. I will not call it loyalty when it keeps costing me peace. If I was only worth the game, then I am right to cut that tie. If love became a handout, then let that bloodline die. Loyal, not stupid. I gave love, not my spine. Lock the door, cut the line. You have yours, this is mine. Hold the line, let it die. Loyal heart, open eyes. Not every name deserves my ire, not every bond deserves my peace. I will not bleed for thieves who only love me when they need. I am done feeding a bloodline that keeps feeding off of me. I stayed loyal long enough, now I choose what sets me free. I stayed loyal, not stupid. You have yours, this is mine. If I am only worth the game, then I am right to cut that tie.
That was nice. He definitely has a very unique style, and definitely some life's experience behind it. As with a lot of our music.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing about Omega's music. As soon as it starts playing, you know who it is. Like if you heard his stuff, you know that's him. He's got that audio signature down. There's nobody else out there sounding like him that I'm aware of.
Yeah, man, he does like Celtic stuff really well. And like I said, me and him need to collaborate.
Yes, he does.
Because
absolutely.
I love my dubstep, and that was what sort of kickstarted my music career, was doing dubstep and stuff like that. So that's why I tend to do that kind of deathcore dubstep sort of vibe most of the time with a lot of stuff I release. But yeah, man, I've been enjoying being back in Ableton lately and messing around with Serum and just getting back into sound design and stuff like that. It's been fun, man.
That'd be super cool. That could be a really cool collab.
It can be, and definitely some fun collabs I wish I could have done before I left, but I only
Oh, you can
did
still do them?
I
You
only
still do
did
'em?
two. I did one with Clayton, and I did one with
Mhm.
Beth for Kingdom Sound. So yeah.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
mean, we definitely. I've
How have we
done
not
some,
done a collab?
I've definitely done some like electrical voice sort of stuff as well. So like that
Mhm.
EDM kind of metal. So I've even covered one of their
There you
songs,
go.
which I think it was Elevator Operator.
Oh, I fucking
Which
love that song, dude.
same. As soon as it came out, it was on repeat for fucking days.
Dude,
That's all I
that's
listened
one of the
to.
main songs on my playlist, and I had that in like
I saw you had that on Forge's playlist too.
yeah, I had to. I had to. That was going on there, whether you
Yep.
like it or
Yep.
not. I added a few songs on there though, because Mind Reader is one of the serious
yeah, I
ones
know.
they did. That was a really fucking good one.
Yeah.
What other one did I add on there? Parasite was another good one. You know,
Yeah.
about a fucking chick you just can't get rid of.
hmm
And
I
that
love
one was a
the
fucking
following in
banger.
reverse you threw in there too. That was a good choice.
Oh, yeah, the one I did with God as a Weapon and his rehash of
Oh,
Last Resort. That was a fucking good one.
Yeah, the Last Resort reimagined that dude. When I heard that, I'm like, oh wow. So you actually are, you're not playing. You're a singer. Okay, all right.
funny
Like
enough,
you don't
I've done a
realize he's like a classically trained pianist and opera singer that went into metal until you hear that song and you go, oh, you weren't full of shit. Like you really can sing.
I will admit it. So I grew up on Papa Roach, right? So I was an angry
Mhm.
fucking teen. I was like full of depression.
Oh yeah.
Soon as I heard his version of Last Resort,
Oh
I
God.
cried. I cried, man, because
Everybody did.
it just
Dude, I
hit.
did too.
It
Look up
fucking
this
just hit.
YouTube channel called Riker Road. They
Yes.
reviewed it, and they
Mhm.
had their mom with them, and everybody cried their eyes out during that song, like as they're
It
watching it
It's just
live with you. Yeah.
it just
yeah, I think the
hit
first
so
time I saw that, I was like, what just happened? Like, what the fuck just happened?
And
What did I? How?
Ronnie even posted when he had Jacoby Shaddix come to Ronnie's studio and listen to it, and Jacoby fucking loved
Yep.
it
Yeah.
too. So
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude,
Like I
he
said,
was hyping him up hard. Yeah.
yeah. And like I said, it's just the way he added that different tone to it and just brought it. It was as
Mhm.
if like Ronnie was like, the original was like, everyone was just angry, but we've all grown up now, and it's just like, but we still have
Yeah.
that feeling there, and it was just like, yeah. As soon as I heard it, it hit differently, and it was just like,
So
man, wow.
the original version was when you're a teen and you're going through this, if you don't know anything about life, but you're mad and you felt it and you're there and it's a banger and everybody knows it and everybody remembers it and they all screamed it out. His version was, okay, we're all older. We all still feel the same thing, but now we start to understand it. So he slowed it down. You add that real music and it just added a weight to it that you
see,
didn't have originally. It didn't take anything away from the original song,
and
but it delivered it in a way that you actually felt it.
another song that I highly recommend you listen to both versions of is "Gone Away," because I know "Gone Away" has been done a few times, but I'm just gonna pull up Five Finger Death Punch because I know they're sounded a bit more angry.
Yep.
You know, like you're upset you don't have this person around anymore now. But the other person that did it is Noctura, and the way she sung it, holy fucking shit, that would make you cry too.
Yeah. It was just like a heartbreaking version of it. There is the I'm angry at life and this sucks version, and then there was the you're in it and going through it and feeling it. It's a whole different way to deliver it. And it's amazing, that vocals can do that. And that's my pushback on the whole crazy idea that AI can't you can't deliver emotion. Look, same lyrics, same melody, how it's delivered changes how you perceive it. And if you perceive it a certain way, it doesn't matter what made the sound. Your brain heard it.
See, and I remember you having this debate too about AI being completely soulless as well. And it's like, but the person
AI
behind
doesn't
it
take the
isn't,
soul
you know,
out if the soul is
person
there.
behind
Right.
it puts in the soul. You know, it's like you mentioned a guitar is soulless too,
Exactly.
and it's the person behind it that puts the soul in it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard plenty of. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had that same argument with someone in a group, and they was like, "Oh yeah, AI has no soul and blah blah blah," and then I posted the hands I can't hold, and I was just like, if you can't feel the emotion that was in that, like I cried for days making that song because it was just like it was so raw. It was just me getting my emotions out about how.
And I remember I played that song for my Father's Day special when I was down in San Antonio.
Yeah.
And that one even won won that week too for Metal Monday.
That
so.
was
Yeah.
Because some of the songs that I've heard that have used AI as a voice, like it does, like I said, it doesn't take the soul away if you put the soul in. Everybody assumes you pushed a button and the AI wrote your lyrics for you. No, if you take a song that you wrote that has real feeling and you know what you're doing, it doesn't matter whether the voice came from a computer or a human. Half of the songs out there that move people weren't written by the one singing it anyway. It didn't come from them. It came from somebody else writing it most of the time.
Yeah, not all vocalists are singer-songwriters, you know. Some are just the singers,
no,
you know.
Exactly. There are a few that are, and hats off to them, but most of the things that you've heard on the radio were ghostwritten.
Yeah.
But speaking of AI stuff, that's actually the subject of the next song. I'll let you speak in a second, Envy, my bad. But the next song by Scarlett is AI is a Tool. And I know with us talking about it, you know, kind of perfectly led into the next song. But
hey, nice segue.
It's simply a tool. Now, if you're just prompting, make me a song about this, and Suno's doing all the damn work, then yes, you know, that's lazy as shit and that has no heart and soul behind it. But if you're putting in the lyrics, you're putting in the vocals, you're putting in the tone that you want, you're putting in specific beats that you want. Like I've seen people do like the beats per minute, like they want 140 BPM, or they want like a slower one and like maybe like 80 or 90 BPM, you know, something like that, you know, very specific things. I don't have that huge, you know, music knowledge to do it with, but I put in as much shit as I can based off my own knowledge, because I want, you know, I want my music a certain way. And then once I hear that perfect, you know, generation of what I wanted, it has everything exactly how I wanted it, then that's when I go in and I put the lyrics in. I do like a cover version of it, so it's the same melody, the same tune, and all that shit. And it's just with, you know, more of me behind it. Same thing with the vocals as well. So I mean, AI is just a tool that puts everything together. Now, the people that, as I said, the people that use it for 100% of the work and then they're just putting crap out like several times a week or even several times daily, that's fucking slop, dude.
Yeah, that's not actually making music. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I have that argument all the time. It's like, you know, I do a hybrid mix. So, you know, like I said, especially when it comes to the dubstep side of things, I kind of just make my own bass lines and stuff in Ableton. And then I import that audio into Suno. I'll prompt. You know, again, I have a bit more of an oversight when it comes to prompting because that's my fucking job, man. I work in AI all day, every day. So, like, you know, I'm a prompt engineer anyway, so it's like I learned Suno to understand how like Suno works, and you know, I took the time. And it's like, you know, so when I posted an example in the private chat, so the track for tonight gives you a bit of a breakdown of the music style. It ain't like two lines or one line. It's a full fucking like, you know, you know, here's a breakdown.
I run into that 1,000 character max all the time. Exactly. You know, all the time. I'm like, I gotta tone this in because I'm giving it so much information that there's not a room in the box.
Yeah. And I'm the same when it comes to the lyric side of things. Like, yeah, I'm very contextual with the prompts as well, because I don't just do like intro verse. I have like the
you're doing bracketed tags and
yeah.
A lot of my songs, every line will literally have an explanation of the type of emotion or the tone that the singer needs to deliver. And half the time, if I don't turn around, like some of these guys will go out in BandLab or whatnot, and they'll build out the melody and the beat. Half time I'll hum or I'll beatbox the beat in and then cover that. So it is my own melody. It's not a generated melody. Sometimes it is if I'm just playing around. But most of my better songs, I built the melody, I built the lyrics, I built the voice, whether it's my own or a generated voice, very, very specific. So it's not like people are just sitting here pushing a button and saying, make me a song. And you know what? It's going to sound like shit if you do that, because Suno is just an instrument. Like a guitar. Guitar's an instrument. Anybody can pick it up and strum it. You got to know what you're doing to make it sound good. Suno ain't going to sound good if you don't know what you're doing. It's going to sound generic and bland. And you all know the songs you hear, you go, oh, that's AI slop.
And
You don't know that I'm AI slop until you ask me, are you AI? Is this AI? Every time
and I
somebody gets that
know-
question, I'm like, if you have to ask.
And I know a lot of people shit on version 5.5 for being unoriginal and shit like that, but quite a few of the things I
it
have done
depends.
have been 5.5
Yeah,
And,
literally,
It's-
you know, if
I
I
use
can make it work,
5.5.
so
It's a
can
di-
they.
it's
They just-
one
they just gotta
flavor.
keep at it.
It works differently than 4.5 or version 5. So if you use it the same way, if you prompt it the same way as some of those versions that people got really used to, because I got really, really, really good at version 5. And when 5.5 happened, there's a learning curve. And it took a while for me to start actually getting the sound I wanted.
Because
But then, you know,
5.5 recognizes
since
your
each one works a
style.
little
So
different.
Because
Yeah.
if you constantly do the same shit over and over, then maybe 5.5 does work for you. But 5.5 is definitely
Right.
one. It's kind of like comparing the T800 and the T1000. You know, with Terminator and
It's-
whatnot.
it's-
One's more advanced than
It's,
the other.
it's a
It requires a little bit more, kind of.
it's a different flavor too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
I
and
mean,
that's the thing though too. Since they work differently, you can use them in different ways. You can interchange. You can shift between versions.
Like when
You know,
I
and
did
that just
Fake as
that
Fuck and
expands your
Backstabber,
toolbox.
Fake as Fuck
Yeah.
was done with 5.5, and Backstabber was done with 4.5. Same thing with Watership Fury. That was also another 4.5 song that I did. So
Sometimes I generate in 4.5 and then I cover it in 5.5 to kind of polish the sound up because I couldn't get the sound the way I wanted there. You know, I mean, there's lots you can do with that.
like
That's
if
a
you're
tool.
doing like
Play with
if you're
it.
doing
Use
shit
it.
like
Learn it.
horror metal, I noticed works really well on 4.5 compared to anything else. Like if you want, I'm like, I got lucky with Dark Lullaby because that came out fucking perfect on 5.5. but
Right.
But
That came out really good.
Watership Fury had that one sounded kind of eerie, talking about the watership down rabbits and all
Mhm.
that shit. That one was 4.5, and that one came out really eerie, especially if you have like surround sound enabled on your phone or on your headset. That is, and
Yep.
you swear some shit's like behind you, and you gotta like look behind you. That shit came out fucking good.
It did spatials a lot better. You didn't have to really prompt it as much to get that spatial sound, you know?
And you can tell with the two
I
songs.
hear a lot of
played
people say
today,
they're like, you
On
could,
the Hunt was a 4.5, and Diamond Diva was a 5.5. So.
yep.
But let's get this song knocked out and
We're
listen to AI is the Tool by Scarlett.
You said the beat was hard. You said the hook was clean. You said the lyrics hit harder than anything all week. Then somebody whispered 2 letters, and your whole review changed. AI. Now it is slop. Nah, let's talk about that logic. Yeah. You liked it till you knew. Now you swear it has no soul. But nothing in the music changed. You only learn the tools. Same kick, same snare, same words inside your head. Same chorus you were singing 5 minutes before that. You called it fire blind and called it garbage in form. Not because the track got weaker, but because you have been warned that it's not a music judgment. That is fear of a name. You never heard a difference, but your verdict still changed. Your ears already voted, then your bias overruled. Now you hate the song because you learned the tool. You cannot praise the sound and turn around and call it trash just because the way they built it does not match the past. You heard the song before the label. You felt the words before the fight. What exactly became less human when somebody named the device? You liked it till you knew. That is the truth you cannot dodge. The song did not become slop. You just saw the letters AI. You liked it till you knew. Do not tell me you judge the music when you only judge the tool. Auto-tune corrects and no out, but somehow that is still art. Producers move the timing, but the singer gets the heart. Drum machines build rhythm, digital effects shape sound, but no one says the microphone deserves the singer's crown. Nobody says the guitar wrote the solo that was played. A brush does not imagine every picture that is made. A camera does not choose the truth behind the artist's eye. So why pretend the tool created every thought inside? Hey, I did not live my story, you did not carry what I felt. It did not choose the subject or decide the truth to tell. I rejected takes and changed the words until I found the heart. The machine can generate the sound, the human generates the art. You liked it till you knew that is the truth you cannot dodge. The song did not become slop, you just saw the letters AI. You liked it till you knew. Do not tell me you judge the music when you only judge the Now let's speak about the lyrics since that argument gets made. Someone used assistance, so the artist must be fake. Your favorite superstar may not have written one whole verse. Still you call them an artist while their writers do the work. Songwriters build the message, performers give it breath. Producers shape the movement, engineers finish the rest. Music has always been collaboration on the stage, but assistance becomes simple when the helper is AI. Choose a steady standard, do not move it when it fits. If getting help destroys the art, then apply that rule to hits. Call your favorite singer nothing but a fraud, unless they wrote each lyric, played each note and mixed it all. Sounds ridiculous, right? That is because it is. The value is the final work and what the artist gives. 5,000 characters, that is all the box allows. I cut pieces from the story just to make the music fit. The machine did not choose what state or what I had to sacrifice. The human made those choices to keep the message alive. You can hate the method, you can say it is not your lane. Choose organic records and reject the generated frame. But do not praise a record until someone names its source. Then rewrite your own opinion like your ears were somehow forced. AI has a place here, it is not fading with the trend. The future does not need permission from the past to begin. The artist brings intention, the artist makes the choice. The artist brings the story, the artist gives it voice. Judge the words before you judge the rhythm and the truth. Judge whether it can move you, judge the way the tool was used. But when your verdict changes only after learning how it grew, you never hated the music, you just hated that you knew. You liked it till you knew that is the truth you cannot dodge. The song did not become slop, you just saw the letters AI. You liked it till you knew. Do not tell me you judge the music when you only judge the tool. Same beat, same words, same song, same truth. You liked it till you knew.
That was good. That was good. And it's
All
just,
right,
it's just
go Scarlet.
Definitely another chick out there, not
Why
afraid
am
to
I-
say what's on her mind.
I was saying, why am I feeling like we're edging towards needing like a AI hater show? Because there's so many of these songs coming up now. That's at least 3 or
Maybe
4.
for a future show,
You know?
but as I said, I still want all that smoke.
Yeah.
For next week, so
Oh no, not next week. I'm just saying. I'm like, there's everybody's throwing down that fuck the AI hater kind of song, that vibe. So
and I promise I'm
Food
not
for
yawning because of the music. I'm yawning because I'm getting a caffeine crash. I had to stop drinking my coffee because I looked over
Ugh.
and fucking Nat decided to be a floater in my coffee now. So great.
it's just added protein. It's fine. Added protein. Yeah.
Ugh. But every time I look in it and I just like see it floating there, and I'm like, really? Ugh.
Do you know how many of those you've probably swallowed in your sleep and never knew?
Yeah.
You know, there's actually a true fact that you do swallow quite a few bugs in your sleep at night and probably don't even know
Oh
it.
yeah, for sure.
Just like you,
Mhm.
just like I think the FDA allows up to like 10% bug parts in all of your foods, you know, and to include chocolates and whatnot. So
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's also a percentage of rat droppings that's acceptable. So that sleep well at night, folks. Sleep well at night.
Yeah. I think it's like you swallow like so many spiders a year and you don't even realize it.
Something like that. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Well, the
but
spiders need to quit hunting in my mouth while I'm sleeping.
Yeah. One day I'm going to turn into Spider-Man.
I got a little bit of sad news, but it's only if you actually follow this shit. But I'm the type I like, because obviously Thaldrak's an eagle, so I like to follow shit regarding eagles as well. It's one of my favorite birds, and I actually do watch the Big Bear Lake cameras every so often, which has two eagles named Jackie and Shadow that that they have clutches every so often. It's fun watching them interact and shit like that, because I'm a big nature person as well, and I love watching bald eagles in action. And I know for the last 3 or so weeks, there's I guess Jackie got in a fight with a couple of other birds, and she's been like kind of steadily going downhill after laying her last big clutch. And luckily her clutch has fledged and they're out of the nest now. But she suffered a lot to make sure that her eaglets got fed and whatnot, and wound up being grounded. And then a couple of eagles swooped in, like the younger eagles swooped in and it decided to attack her while she was stuck on the ground. Eventually, this rescue center came and picked her up. It's a wildlife rehab place. They wound up picking her up, and they were really trying to get her nursed back to health. But her, pack cell volume was like 16% when she came in, and normal range is around 30. And it wound up dropping and going back up, and then it wound up dropping to like 6% over the weekend, and only went up to like 9%. And I just got the alert that this morning she passed away. So,
that's sad.
It really sucks.
Yeah, bald eagles are so cool. They're cool birds. I grew up right on the Mississippi up north, and there were so many bald eagles up there. They'd be roosting on my porch. There were nests. There's a nest on the Rock Island Arsenal, I think, that's been up there for almost 100 years, and they've got webcams on it too. So
it just sucks because I know the Big Bear Lake cam is one of the more popular ones. I know there's a Pritchett Eagle cam out of Florida. I think that's where that one is. But I follow the Big Bear Lake one, so it was sad to find out about Jackie passing away this morning. And she was 14 and a half, something like that, same age Anya was. I mean, which for a wild eagle, that's getting up there in age. So she was already up there, but she made sure her babies fledged and got out of the nest, before she went. So it's unfortunate, but Shadow's still around. He still hangs around the nest, and there's been some younger eagles hanging around, so who knows? But he might find another mate and whatnot, and we'll continue on. But until then, yeah, it just really sucks. And what's up, Omega? Showing up right at the end of the show here.
No, not the end. I tried to get in here, man. I have been so busy today. Wife had to go in for some an ablation of the base of her skull, so she's not feeling well. So I've got to handle everything for the show tonight.
Oh, it's all right, man.
Fun.
But I was just about to close things out. But yeah, and you probably came in the middle of the conversation when I was talking about the Eagle cam out of Big Bear Lake that I watched.
Oh, nice. I was wondering, I heard you talking about the different, the fledglings getting out, and I'm like, is she talking about actual people being fledglings? Or...
No, I'm talking about the Eagle cam out of Big Bear Lake that had Jackie and Shadow, as the two adults that have the babies up in that nest where the webcam's at. And it's kind of funny watching them interact because Shadow likes his sticks, and he's always fucking around with the sticks in the nest, and Jackie's always getting in his shit about it and whatnot. And it was kind of funny to watch. But yeah, Jackie unfortunately passed away this morning because she was a grounded eagle after getting steadily sick 3 weeks ago, and she's been under a lot of rehab over these last 3 weeks, and nobody can figure out what was wrong with her, but her packed cell volume kept decreasing, and they're suspecting like a foreign object or maybe even lead, but all those tests came back negative, so they just couldn't figure out what was going on. Like, her blood test was showing normal aside from the PCV getting low, and they just wasn't sure what was causing it to just drop like that. And I don't know if we'll ever find.
Might have had some infection that. Yeah, she may have an infection that just didn't show up on a scan, or she could have had injuries from the fight with the other birds. That she could have had a ruptured organ. That's hard to detect.
Well, from everything was showing, she's had X-rays and all that, and those were normal. I mean, so it's like wasn't showing anything wrong internally. And it was just one of
with
those
older
things,
animals,
you know.
though, sometimes you never know.
But it was just they were suspecting potential malnutrition because she was, you know, consistently taking care of babies, you know, constantly hunting for them, and she was kind of neglecting her own health. And in nature, sometimes that shit
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
So,
And depending on how long she was actually grounded, you know, and eagles got a pretty fast metabolism, so they can't hunt if they're on the ground. Not well. So she
no,
could have
and
been on the edge of
because bald
starvation.
eagles are also a protected species as well. You know, they can't just let her back out in the wild if she's still sick. You know, she absolutely had to be able to fly and hunt
Right.
for herself as part of the requirements for them
Yep.
releasing her.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah,
sad, but at least she was taken good care of. She was in good hands, you know. And hey, how many clutches do you think she had? Probably, she was 14 and a half. She probably had about 10 clutches
I
in
think
her
they
life.
said she was. I think they said he was his mate for like 8 years, something like that. Now, so she was his mate for a while.
Yeah. So there's a lot of eagles out there because of her, you know.
And there's been multiple times where she's had 2 or even 3 eggs. You know, and for an eagle, that's a lot. So
Yeah, that's a pretty good clutch.
Yeah,
that
my
was
dad,
cool,
before he passed, loved eagles, and he wanted to move to Oregon just so he could be around the eagles. But unfortunately, right before that happened, he ended up getting a spinal stroke and was paralyzed from the chest down. And you know, for military, that's not good. And he was ex-military, served in Vietnam.
Yeah, that always sucks, but I might have to do a little memorial thing with a Thaldrak leader, you know, and all that. But yeah, you know, it sucks, but it's nature. Shit happens that you can't explain, and you know, sometimes things doesn't work out as you think it would. And I know a lot of people are consistently humanizing, you know, the animal, saying, "Well, why don't you just release her back out so she can be with Shadow or play Shadow's, you know, calls?" And I'm like, don't do that, you know, because for one, they're eagles. They're not gonna know all that shit, all right? And if you're playing, you know, Shadow's calls around her, it might stress her out even more, you know, because she hears her mate and she can't
because
get
you're gonna start looking for them. Yeah, that's like
we can't find them.
Everybody thinks that, you know, they're doing the right thing there. Yeah, you don't know. Let the experts, let the rehabbers handle it. They understand these animals better than a random YouTuber
or a random Facebook user.
Speaking of Facebook, I've been like back and forth with Meta support this entire show. Trying to figure out why my Stormdok verified thing isn't showing anymore, even though it's been on for a few days. And there is things, I guess, saying that there's like account blocks going on. There needs to be a cooldown period. I'm like, then why give me the badge for like 4 days just to take it away? But they said, you know, they had me checking out a whole bunch of shit, and I checked out everything. I have no account blocks, no strikes, no nothing on my account. And, you know, they're like, well, is your main profile, you know, the sole owner? And I'm like, yes, it is. And, you know, I sent them proof that everything is absolutely mine. And, you know, they're like, well, just wait 7 days until this cooldown period is done. And then, you know, you should get your verified logo back and all that. And I'm like, well, stop sending me emails saying my shit's canceled, because it ain't me fucking canceling it.
Right? Meta is so stupid.
See, and people think AI is going to ruin shit. AI ain't ruining crap. That's a prime example.
That's like saying that.
Are we sure that Mark Zuckerberg isn't AI, though?
He's not AI. He's an android.
He's a lizard man, remember? He's one of the lizard people.
Well, no, he's an android.
Oh, okay. Well, then he's an AI robot.
Basically, yeah.
Jimmy is an AI.
Okay. You're right. No offense to Jimmy. Don't want to compare you to Mark Zuckerberg. My bad. I'm sorry, Jimmy.
I sent Envy a link. Apparently, there was some robot begging for money to pay his electric bill on the street. I'm like, no, Jimmy, why?
You got Jimmy panhandling now?
Yeah. got to put them to work in it. So.
Got to get that side hustle going.
Yeah, I'll have to be honest with you at this point.
I'm just enjoying the submissions that we get to Asian dating sites from our users.
Wait, what?
I was like,
Dating
wait.
sites? There's like
Yeah, we
Pineapple? Pineapple?
We had somebody send us a YouTube link, and it resolves to an Asian dating site instead.
Nice.
We think it's one of those AI that is mimicking emails, and so we got an email from an
a
Asian
phishing
dating
thing.
site.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It was funny.
Wow. Does Rebecca know that you're fishing for a mail order bride? Is she okay with that?
Becky's sweet. She just got back from getting those shots, and they knocked her out and gave her some. She went home, so she's fine now.
Ooh.
Yeah. Talking of fishing emails, I had an email the other day from
Link about to end. Is it okay with you, Storm?
Wait, what's up?
Forge wants to know if I can send him the link to come on here.
Yeah, he can come on.
Oh, Forge wants to hop in. Hey.
Damn. Yeah, I was going to say, talking of phishing emails, so I had one from my business partner, or it was supposed to be from my business partner. But he was like, I need you to go and buy a load of gift cards. I was like, yeah, no worries. Yeah, I used to work in cybersecurity, so I ain't falling for that shit.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
I use Jordan tech support, so I don't fall for it either.
I fucking love them.
Yeah. There's so many of them.
The sextortion ones make me laugh. They're like, oh yeah, we've got camera. I'm like,
oh yeah,
do your worst. Do your worst.
You got me on which
awesome.
Like
I was
6.
Like, yep. I'm like, okay, cool. Just when you start the OnlyFans, make sure that you credit me for it. I want to get paid if you're going to put it out there. Okay.
Right.
Hey, what's up, Ford?
What's up,
What's
y'all?
going on, Larry?
What's going on?
Hey.
Yeah, I got the Carhartt work shirt going. I see there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's his job work shirt.
You missed his one earlier.
That's just an old part from my old job.
Larry's got to pretend he's still working.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still working, just in a different atmosphere for right now. I'm in training until I go to Amarillo.
That's what you call hardly working.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're gonna go to Amarillo, you can just cut up 35. Hang out with me in Oklahoma, and then you can just cut straight to Amarillo from there. So there you go.
There you are.
Well, the bad deal is once I get through training, I will be up in Amarillo for like 4 to 5 months.
Oh, fun stuff.
Dang.
Hey, we'll have to meet up at the new Buc-ee's. They opened up over by there.
You opened up Buc-ee's in Amarillo?
Yep.
Nice. They've got like 6 around here in DFW.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because I usually
They're
go to
all
the one
over.
in I usually go to the one in Denton since it's only like 3.5 hours from me. So
Well, next time you go down to San Antonio, why don't you just like swing over 5 miles and then shoot back?
I mean, I was in Dallas for a couple of days, but I was in Dallas for a little bit because I flew up to Dallas Love Airport, coming back from San Antonio, and then my husband picked me up from there, and he was planning on doing a whole bunch of shit, but I had to wake up at like 3 a.m. to get to my early morning flight, and I'm like, why are you scheduling all this shit? I'm fucking half asleep. And we wound up going to Grapevine Mills Mall over there because my daughter really wanted to go to the mall there. And it was a pretty nice mall. And then we hit up the British store from there, hit up Buc-ee's to get all our Buc-ee stuff, all the jerky, because I got like $200 worth of jerky.
Next time you need to swing by.
That was like 3 whole packs, right?
Then we went to HEB and then stocked up on HEB and all the loaded coolers that we had with us and whatnot, and brought all that shit back up to Oklahoma with us. So yeah.
Oh, because y'all don't have HEB up there. That's right. Oh.
No, that's Texas only. So
Yeah, HEB is Texas.
Well,
it's
right,
one
and
of those
they're
things,
not
one of
even.
those things that you kind of underappreciated living in Texas a little bit, but when you leave Texas, you're like, damn, I miss
Yep,
HEB.
yep.
But I make that shit
I've been
last for
around grocery
months. I
stores
do
my
bring it
whole
up
life.
here. Like I got 2 big ass things full of HEB chicken fajitas still in the freezer right now. So
Yeah, see, Storm, that's why most people come to Texas. They don't leave Texas.
HEB.
I mean, San Antonio is still always my hometown. It is what it is. And it's not like Texas is that far of a drive from central Oklahoma. So, and I got a little piece of Texas with me in my front yard in the form of a nice blooming bluebonnet garden. So,
I say, what are you talking about? Texas is a long drive from Texas.
true. Very true. Especially in between San Antonio and El Paso, there ain't shit on that portion of I-10.
Dude,
That is a boring ass
yeah,
drive. Holy shit. Like once you leave Kerrville,
Yep.
there's shit past that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know if I hopped in the car right now, it'd take me at least 8 hours to get out of the state.
I mean, hell, once I hit the Texas state line, it's like 6.5 hours from there to San Antonio. And it would still be like another 3.5 to go from San Antonio to Corpus. Because I like going to Corpus and Port A and stuff like that every so often too. And unfortunately, my favorite restaurant in Port Aransas got closed down. It was Moby Dick's over down there.
I know that one.
I fucking loved Moby Dick's down there, man. Some awesome ass, fresh ass Gulf seafood there. And I would get these huge shrimp deals over there because they're freshly caught from the shrimping boats that come in between Port A and Corpus. And that's another thing. I'll bring a cooler down with me when I go down there because if I can catch a shrimping boat coming in, I can pay them to fill the cooler up. And I can come back with a shit ton of fresh ass shrimp, and it's amazing.
Yep. And most of those guys, they'll sit there and peel and devane them right on the boat.
A lot of the times I'll just pay them to dump it in there. Like it's less work for them. Like, hey, can you just fill this cooler up and I'll give you a nice crisp $100 bill, you know, for all that shrimp. And they're like, sure, why not? It's money and it's less work for us. So I don't know how much it would be now.
And you're probably getting like
I doubt I can just throw them 100 and that'll fucking pay for a whole cooler worth now. But yeah.
The way President says,
maybe throw them 100 in a case of beer.
I'm gonna bounce because it's 11:15 for me, and I
gotta sleep.
No problem, man.
All right, man.
We appreciate it.
Good hanging with you, dude.
Gotta get him at least an hour.
Catch you next Monday.
Yep, next Monday. See you later.
Later on.
Right, catch you a bit. Cheers, guys. Bye.
Peace out.
I'm gonna go on ahead close out the show. We can fuck around in StreamYard, you know, afterwards or whatever. So I know it's already like way past my normal time. Although I don't know because I'm not doing Rex's show today. I wound up canceling that one because I really didn't put together much for his show today. You know, so I'll just save it for next week. And then me trying to fuck around with getting the music to work right, you know, with my actual live singing didn't exactly work out either. So
yeah, technical difficulties.
That one, I don't know. I might just record myself singing it, you know, since my iPhone can record sound and music pretty well, and I'll just wind up posting that as a video later.
There you go.
I just wanted to do at least one live singing so it can shut some folks up.
Yeah. I'm a real person, I swear.
That's always
like how both of us were posting us doing our guttural practice and whatnot, or whatnot. Because like we can't do it, you know.
We can't do it. I'm not gonna do it super well. That's why I use AI for my shit. But I can sing, and I did sing the song.
Alrighty, well, for those
man,
for those that did join us, I appreciate you all. I know D Hizzle kind of bolted out of there after NB song and whatnot, but And then we had the Queen show up. So shout out to all you guys for showing up and hanging out with us for a bit. And thanks to everybody for coming with us and submitting their songs today. It's definitely some fun stuff. Definitely a little bit more lighter hearted. I had to bring another lighter hearted one since I've done nothing but deathcore for like 3 weeks now.
Well, I think mine was kind of heavy.
Yours
Oh, it was.
Yours was pretty typical for you, though. I mean, I'm used to your style of music, so I mean, I'm like, oh, this is regular Omega. It wasn't really
Breaking my heart
intense,
here, man.
at least to my ears.
No, it went hard. She's just used to it going hard.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
Like I said, after we
Yeah.
spun yours, I was like, you always know it's Omega as soon as it plays because you have your sound, and I ain't heard nobody else sound like that. It's a good thing. Nobody's confusing you for somebody else.
Absolutely going to throw something in next week that you are going to be like, this is
Oh, who
Well,
is
good
this?
because again, next
Yeah.
week is Stormdok dissing week, so I want all the smoke. So
Ooh,
if you're out there and you're
Yeah,
listening
you should-
to it, I
you-
want
you
all
sure-
the smoke. I don't care if you profile dive or whatnot. Just nothing personal, like nothing involving like the loss of family members or shit like
Hey,
that.
Ford.
Like nothing like nothing really shitty, like that.
It's okay if I reuse the song that I'm using on your show on Wednesday to send to her for next Friday or for next Monday.
I don't care.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. It'll be aired twice, but
yeah, so
it's absolutely because the rules of this Wednesday is that it's accountability. So it's all about accountability, but you can't name names and you can't name situations or call anyone out in the song.
well, I've been naming.
So
out
wait,
my
you're putting
particular
Stormdok on
situation for
blast
weeks
in
now,
in
so if
Larry's
you don't
show?
get-
What the hell?
If you don't get my
Nah.
situation by now,
It's not
something's wrong with you. You haven't
Storm
been
this
listening.
time. It's nobody else that is involved in that situation at all. So but it's definitely.
I got you. Well, what she's talking about for next week though is her theme is she wants people to do basically diss tracks about her or about Stormdok.
Yeah.
Like she wants to be the target.
I want you to diss me. Me,
You sure?
Stormdok,
You sure
whatever.
you want me to go there?
Yes.
That's what I said. I was like, I mean, are you asking me to hurt your feelings? Because I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I can be a dick. I'm good at it.
Be a dick.
As long as you don't attack my family, I will be the nicest guy
I'm
you
even
ever
calling
met.
out folks. I'm even calling out
Exactly.
folks still in the group. If you got some anger you want to let on me, send me the song. Come join me on the stream. I don't give a shit. Send your hate to me face to face. Through our live stream. Go on ahead if you want to do it. So
You saw the smoke I bring when people call out family for BS that they didn't do last week.
Oh,
you
yeah.
heard?
Hey, I've done my fair share of diss tracks the last few weeks. If you don't know my position on shit right now, then you obviously haven't been paying attention very well.
I also wrote
Exactly.
exactly AI as a tool, so because her song AI as a tool is based upon mine. I don't remember the title of mine, but mine basically was the same thing. It's about how AI is a tool, and it's not a replacement for artists.
But yeah, so I'll go on and close this out. Again, thanks for everybody showing up. If you got a Stormdok hate song out there, I want it. I want all the smoke. I don't care, if you want to relate to situations, that I've been involved in over the last couple of weeks and whatnot. Bring it on. And if you're that particular person I have been dissing the last few weeks, I'm inviting you too, dude. And unblock me, unblock all the profiles. I know your ass has been blocking. Come bring it, dude. I'm calling you out right now. Come
bring the thunder.
I'm sorry, but I've got nothing but all my songs are Sherry love songs. So
I want it all.
Oh,
bring on the thunder.
Yes.
I used to be able to do that when I was young. I don't do that anymore.
Yes. So yeah, bring it. bring it on. And whether you're the person I've been calling out the last few weeks, or you're other people that may have heard things about me that probably may or may not be true, I want to hear it. Come submit it to me either on Discord, stormdok@yahoo.com. That's my email that I'm using for all the submissions now. Come and bring it. I want all the smoke. And if you want the link, I will send you the link to the show too, so you can come on here and say it to me in my face. I can take some shit, especially and then if it ain't true, it ain't true. I'm willing to hear your opinion, even if it's wrong.
And I'm sure if you want to be a pansy, she'll play your song if it's anonymous, but we'll still all laugh at you if it's a bit anonymous. I'm just saying,
I mean, if you submit it to me, it's not exactly going to be anonymous.
My
I'll
problem,
know who it is, but
my problem is, even if I submit something anonymous, everyone knows it's me.
Yep. Everybody knows it's Forge just because of his voice.
You're saying you have a sound.
Well, it's like how when I switch my sound to the Rex voice, but it still comes
out sounded weird like this.
So
like I said, it almost sounds like Medea.
So stay happy, stay healthy, stay metal, everyone. I'm going to close this out. If you want to hang around in StreamYard, by all means do it. I'm going to let it hang out for a while.
Everybody say hallelujah.
Yep. Hallelujah.